I hope you know that life's a joke. And it's true, the joke's on you. I hope you know that life's a joke. And it's true, the joke's on you. I wanted to give your mind something to do. New like infants, infinite distance that the message travels through the battle sloop. Rattling cages, packing truth, gathering latest on active food. Scattering pages, spatter spoof of masculine phases. Fuck a racist, justice, rapists, bigots, every creed and color. CD snakes the TV makes people wanna kill each other. Undercover agents, station patient, waiting, passing placement. Chasing phantoms, memorandums, meant to find your guns and grab them. Don't let them have them. Can you fathom how much water Nestle owns? High amounts of body counts is just a part of deadly drones like pregnant zone. Your mind is dying, coinciding with the plan. No one fighting to withstand the trans expansive quick demands. Expand the border, new world order. The killing fields may never cease. You can't believe the words they weave for their own wealth increase. The Middle East, no room for peace, at least not from the USA. The blood is spilled with millions killed and martial law is on the way. I hope you know that life's a joke. And it's true, the joke's on you. I hope you know that life's a joke. And it's true, the joke's on you. Exploitation on an international level. The love of money created our societal devils. The same evils that we've embraced since the ages of old. Control of the evolution of planetary control. Mold the youth into tomorrow's new slaves. While international banks make the currency deflate. It's liberation theology mixed with monetary oppression. A justification of militaristic aggression. Stretching lies and highs wide as they can make them fucking go. The snake oil salesman of yesterday became a critical political official. Situational awareness programs run by the CDC. Using vaccines to create a whole nation of sheep. Liberty weeps at the grave of habeas corpus. The American eagle is the new age hawk, a horrors of horror distortion of historic proportions. A society thriving, forcing over 1 billion abortions. The culture is based on greed, a society's predatory. Let's take it back to the cave, straight from Plato's allegory. Life is like a horror story, but the monsters of men, your life is worth much more than that little money you spend. Sending troops off to die while General Dynamics gets rich. With Raytheon making billions off the U.S. government. Defense is really war, but you know they'll never make the budget cuts. Watch them seething like leeches, steady looking for blood. The media is controlled by ghouls like some in the Redstone. While the average Joe can't even get a fucking home loan. No throne can stand forever, even though it's made to go. Will all fall into ruin as it loses control. Notice motion tracking cameras on every other street light. While the average citizen has no more than a weed pipe. We'd like to believe that everything's going fine, but we all know it's totally fucked in the back of our minds. The radiation leaks still continue at Fukushima, and they expect me to keep a cool and calm demeanor. Yeah, right. In what kind of world would I do that? Which is why every couple of days I'm putting out a new rap. Who knew that I could flow better than most? I'm just hustling on a budget, rustling up a couple new posts. Those that can't dig it can change the fucking song. I'll rap for fans until the very day my voice is gone. The culture is based on greed, a society's predatory. Let's take it back to the cave, straight from Plato's allegory. Life's like a horror story, but the monsters are men. Your life is worth much more than the money you spend. Sending troops off to die while General Dynamics gets rich. With Raytheon making billions off the U.S. government. Defense is really war, but you know they'll never make the budget cuts. Watch them seething like leeches, steady looking for blood. Police are predatory, filling quotas with tickets. Training a new generation with the sound of guns clicking. Remember, afraid to be pulled over lest they get cavity searched. You can be detained randomly for blood work. So, this is what they call the land of the brave. More like the land of the fucking punk. This getting played, sprayed with hoses once, but now they're spraying with lead. No amount of vest on your chest can protect from 2 shots to the head. Eric Garner getting choked to death for selling cigarettes. Do you really need to ask me if we're being oppressed yet? I'm not usually one to just say fuck the cops, but if the shoe fits, bitch, you can wear that shit and walk. Blood clot in your veins from severe eternal bruising. This is what happens to a land that finds loose brutality amusing. Alex Jones has become a pawn of the politically driven system. That's why I do my own research, so wake the fuck up and listen. The culture is based on greed, our society's predatory. Let's take it back to the cave, straight from Plato's allegory. Life is like a horror story, but the monsters are men. Your life is worth much more than the little money you spend. Sending troops off to die while General Dynamics gets rich. With Raytheon making billions off the US government. Defense is really war, but you know they'll never make the budget cuts. Watch them seething like leeches, steady looking for blood. Our society's predatory. Our society's predatory. There's nothing like the smell of capital in the morning. Smells like success. Yeah, fucking right, man. It's the very love of money that's the root of all evil. It makes men hate, kill, cheat, and speak deceitful. The people let material objects rule their deepest desires, so control of the globe flows from what the greed inspires. Besides, to the masses of vast and fascist, to those who know. Unlimited printing and devaluation to explode. Slow your roll, young blood. Money's not the whole damn world. Not worth a life of bidding a pen and pimping some poor girl. You see, money's not even a true measurement of value. It's just a placeholder to the real wealth that is you. Your time, your effort, all that you spend your life doing. That's what's so ironic about the youth pursuing their own ruin, obsessed with consuming the latest fashion and flair. New car, new house, new cell phone and TV. It's like you're scared of dying, so you're trying to live it up while you can. But it keeps your brain in chain because money don't make a man. It's the wicked love of money. Everybody loves the money, but there's nothing more worthless, man. I guess it's kind of funny. The whole population is slave labor for paper. That's why they got you stealing from your neighbors later. It's the wicked love of money. Everybody loves the money, but there's nothing more worthless, man. I guess it's kind of funny. The whole population is slave labor for paper. That's why they got you stealing from your neighbors later. It's the wicked love of money. It's a trip with some will do, probably murder me for currency. The same as collateral damage, hammers where insurgents be. Look, when a bomb drops, it doesn't care who you are. It's just catching the pockets of those who sell arms. Marks getting calm beyond belief is the American way, while the passive masses struggle under crony capitalism's weight. State-controlled television dim with spewing lies of the dough. Stolen cars alone accounted for a quarter of those. So old lessons always seem to be the hardest to learn, and the hardest bridges to build are the ones you've already burned. Words fail to describe just how evil the love of money is. Without a doubt, it's the quickest route to the hell we live in it. Then there's gotta be another way against the life of greed, but not as long as you think corporations got what you need. Just remember that money isn't really a form of wealth. It's just a proxy of power that is you, the valued self. It's the wicked love of money. Everybody loves the money, but there's nothing more worthless, man. I guess it's kind of funny. The whole population is slave labor for paper. That's why they got you stealing from your neighbors later. It's the love of money. Corruption busted, it's the end of days. Corruption trusted in the wickedest ways. The government wants us gone and dead in their graves. The people praying to God, but no, they won't be saved. More like slaves to the fiat currency. Living your life wide about things more urgently. Rather murder me than acknowledge reality that our society thrives on artificiality. Actually, practically killing our empathy. Look at the discrepancy between overseas bases and embassies. Our dependency coincidentally has a tendency towards catastrophe. A monopoly of entropy imperceptibly draining our capacity for amnesty and to see the evil in the eyes of the puppet masters. They elicit division like polarizing bastards. They do it any faster and this country just might blow. The fuse and the fuel ignite and explode. Social combustion. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel it rising? Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the fucking tension? Can you feel the tension? Can you feel it rising? Can you feel the tension? Can you feel it? Can you feel the tension rising, motherfucker? Watch the earth shake, undulate and break. It's just a reflection of what's always been in our face. What humanity's been doing since the dawn of time. So now the whole planet's lashing out with violence worldwide. And sight would have prepared us for times like this. But the powers that be kept us complacent with bullshit. See the sports on the TV, all the songs that you sing. When met with social disorder, don't mean a goddamn thing. It's just another ring on the hand of the queen. At times like these, royalty's a disease. Please think about the politicians on the corporate bankroll. They wouldn't hesitate to pull a second. Wake up with assassins, gas, and subway tunnels incognito. It's time to cut the bullshit, bro. Free Puerto Rico. Illegal wiretaps and the Patriot Act. The tension getting tighter. Watch the masses snap. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel it rising? Can you feel it? Can you feel the motherfucking tension? Can you feel the tension? Can you feel it rising? Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the tension, motherfucker? The societal tension is about to explode. Be ready for that shit when it hits. That's why motherfuckers be prepping and shit.
But there was more disturbing news in the fall of 1993 when a report revealed that the government itself may have been running drugs. The head of the DEA at the time, Robert Bonner, said that a ton of pure cocaine worth hundreds of millions of dollars had been smuggled into the United States. And he blamed the CIA, saying the agency had joined the Venezuelan National Guard in drug smuggling.
In the key of C. C is not only the key, but
the human race as we know it is pretty much earthbound, but it's already not enough. We've even got it hurt now. What's it worth now? A single life inside small town America. Politicians may as well be demons, giving the ways to area on the scene in blue jeans, t-shirt, backwards hat, a new arrival from the furthest valley to the skyscrapers. Men worship golden idols. I can see clearly through the guise of Mr. Saturn. If you look closely, you too can see the pattern. A nation would rather believe in lizard people than fight the evil, but facing the shameless lady liberty. OD upon the board of patience. Watch the technology of the present future pervert even the lowest distressing lessons of history left unlearned, burned like the books in the fires of some new cult, or molded like the features of the nightmare creatures you sculpt. When you live your life like you're nothing but a robot, saccharine sweet but with no meat, just like a low quat. I flow hot like the water bubbling from a thermal geyser, steady like the pack of lies, being sober Pfizer, inspired to speak over beats because my words have the power to counter the cowards that used to go by the name Bower. Now you know him as Rothschild, the so-called stars of the hour, sourly empowers in powers of ivory powder, outwardly radiant but internally putrid and noxious, rancid corruption festering, two disgusting rotten toxin shotguns, another compared to tanks and predator drones, but I'm minded those behind them so they don't kill their own fellow humans by assuming patriotism is harmless, but it's destroying a species like BTCs regardless of religion, skin color, social clique or creed, by dehumanizing each other over delusions and greed. What we need's an open dialogue for prostitutes and whore respondents. God forbid you turn off the TV, they'll become despondent. The constant rise of the cost of living, getting worse, the thirst for the purse, cursing for modern day surf, earth's a burst to be terse in the legacy of a hearse, a perverse universal still birth, observe no worth, the nerve it hurts, exert force to coerce, curd spurred to burst at the words of the Turks, no skirt around the controversial topics that others are afraid of, no Star Trek yet, cop shoot protesters with ray guns, awaken the nation with oscillation, incantation, illustrating devastation, exploitation, never waiting for invasion, elucidate the sensation, gravitating to Satan, psychological patience, waiting at battle stations, wasted, one can't help but look at the history of a race, and be glad that we haven't yet made the jump to space until the day humanity's part is found. The whole human race really does deserve to be earthbound. This terrifying tale unfolds in 1801, the first foreign war of the American nation, intervening with the Swedes on the Barbary coast in alleged retribution for a number of hijacked boats with no pretext to begin war. Legitimately, some say they ran the first PSYOP in 1803. The USS Philadelphia ran ashore, 2 dozen or more, crew captured by 1804. There was full-blown war. The reason that all of this is significant is that Thomas Jefferson approved the first U.S. proxy militants. Around 500 Cretans, Arabs, and Berbers led into battle after capture of Derna, with threats and intrigue and even a coup. The feds got their victory in POWs. This is all in fact just the start of an era. The U.S. government, the true masters of terror. The CIA, the true masters of terror. The NSA, the true masters of terror. The FBI, the true masters of terror. The ATF, the true masters of terror. The DEA, the true masters of terror. The DHS, the true masters of terror. The DOD, the true masters of terror. The BLM, the true masters of terror. From 1812 to the first wars of colonialism, to the Native American genocide reservation system, the government has always run a twisted prison. Listen, there is no shame in the game of the Masonic religion. They once held slaves as property, and even the fellow citizens were treated nearly the same across the whole spectrum of immigrants. Irish, Italians, Hispanics, Jews, Africans, and Chinese, laying more on my graves than you'd ever fucking believe. Everyone but the elite has suffered under oppression, but they still keep us busy with more foreign aggression. There's always a new threat to face on foreign soil. Never mind the resource acquisition of things like gold and oil. The only thing they really need is manufactured public support to agree to the use of violent government force. Of course, they know the only way to make it happen is to scare you, and so they do like true blue masters of terror. The CIA, the true masters of terror. The NSA, the true masters of terror. The FBI, the true masters of terror. The ATF, the true masters of terror. The DEA, the true masters of terror. The DHS, the true masters of terror. The DOD, the true masters of terror. The BLM, the true masters of terror. Now do you understand? There is no terrorist syndicate on the planet that's as dangerous as the United States government. It's the power in the people, the many and the few, the ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples, the tab is coming due soon, the ones that leech off of our collective revenue. They say absolute power corrupts absolutely, but I've seen a little bit do exactly the same. There's no escape from the shackles of society's mammals when you base your self-worth off of what you get paid. The drug addiction in veins got the poisons ingrained, but all they gon' do is give you methadone anyway. Swapping one devil for another, the camera lens and the shutter. Happiness is just a couple more pills away. I laugh at the wannabe thugs because the doctor's selling drugs in quantities that would make Pablo Escobar blush. Yuck, is sick like hypochondria. There's drone strikes in Somalia, but all the TV wanna do is talk about Donald Trump. It's the power in the people, the many and the few, the ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples, the tab is coming due soon, the ones that leech off of our collective revenue. It's the power in the people, the many and the few, the ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples, the tab is coming due soon. The ones that leech off of our collective revenue. You seen the propaganda news about the North Korean nukes, though America's still the only one to drop them. They talk more about the playoffs than guys like Bernie Madoff. It makes you wonder if a country isn't really the problem. There's plenty political fiction and on the television. They do their best to make the snakes seem so heavenly. And when you look for truth in it, we're but a voting booth. They try to disappear you like MH370. A couple million dead on Iraq, you know they can't take it back. So they delude themselves by waving the flag. With all the people we've hurt, you gotta ask if it's worth seeing your loved ones come home in a fucking body bag. It's the power in the people, the many and the few. The ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples. The tab is coming due soon. The ones that leech off of our collective revenue. It's the power in the people, the many and the few. The ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples. The tab is coming due soon. The ones that leech off of our collective revenue. When will all the bodies burn and the bloody lessons learned turn the populace away from a culture of war? The politicians can only make it by first creating the hatred of a certain group in the minds of the poor. See, the people want to profit, but the only way to stop it is to stop playing the same old games. To make it abundantly clear, even the fish out here have been found laced with traces of Paxil and cocaine. Where is the outrage at the tyrannical rampage? We're one executive order away from getting shot in the street. And until we start to stand as every woman and man, the oppression we're facing daily will never really cease. It's the power in the people, the many and the few. The ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples. The tab is coming due soon. The ones that leech off of our collective revenue. It's the power in the people, the many and the few. The ones that run the globe, and the ones like me and you. It's the towers and the steeples. The tab is coming due soon. The ones that leech off of our collective revenue. This song is dedicated to Diesel Automatic. Power to the people.
Man, there's been so many changes around me. So many things just keep moving. It's like time never stops. It's like a cruel joke. In fact, I had something to say about it. Just see what you think, dude. See, things, they always change, and yet they stay the same. A strange contradiction where we still waste away. Not the time in all our days, or the sum of all our pain can break the blades ancestors made, or even fade the shame. The strain inside my brain, and that weight upon my back. The patience in my heart, as I try to make it last. The clock's ticking fast, and the beer's getting flat. How many more 16s does a fool like me need to rap? See, it's not just a job, and it's not just the odds. I do this for much more than respect or applause. And all because you saw me rap just for the cause. To educate the people before the slow holocaust. The answer's always not quite the way you thought. I've got to spark my art so that the truth isn't lost. Our lives are but a water drop in the ocean of life. The two are really one, changes come from inside. Just so many changes.